Hey there, this is Heather and welcome back to Prison Architect. Today we will be starting part 1 of prison number 2. Before I get into the video, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and you can also leave me comments in the comment section. So we sold our previous prison for about $1.4 million. Apparently we didn't get to keep our cash, maybe that was included in the valuation, but either way, this is what we have to work with. And I'm planning on building a much larger prison this time. Let's plan some stuff out because I want to build an administration center outside of the prison. And first let's turn off our intake because I don't want any of that going on. Let's get the grants for administration center. We could do the basic detention center, but honestly, I'll probably just start a lot of these when we actually have completed them because we don't need the money. So let's take this wall planning tool and begin. So I'm not going to plan out the outer wall yet because we want to get the warden in here before we do anything else so I can research bureaucracy and, everything else we need to research, like actually getting additional land, because this is not going to be enough land. And I want to build a perimeter wall where we're actually going to have the perimeter be. Otherwise, that just seems kind of ridiculous. So the administration is going to be a separate thing. And let's plan a little pathway over here. So I'll just do a 2-tile pathway to it. This is going to look as nice as I can make it, really. And then we'll have, the walls. So we'll probably just build a nice, cute little building over here. Maybe we'll make it like an even number. Just do it like that. And this one can also... So this is going to be pretty big. And you know what? Any space we don't use for offices, we can use for a staff room and anything else that we might need. So let's, just plan accordingly for that. So I want a little lobby here. Just to make it nice so that when people come to work, they're like, yeah, I work at the nice prison, I work at the nice prison. I want them to be able to say that. I think that's important. All right, and then this should be about where we're going to have it. I don't know that we're going to need to put walls there. We'll see. And then we'll have, the first office over here. This is quite a large room. 9 by 10, not bad. Maybe we'll do a little bit bigger even, have a really fancy office for our warden here. And then I'm planning for this to be a hallway. So that's about how it will look. We could build the staff room here if we wanted to. And you know what? This lobby doesn't need to go all the way through. So we could have a few offices here. Why not? So this would be... I don't want them to all be as big as the warden's office, or that kind of defeats the purpose. So let's do 7 by 9 here. 7 by 9. 7 by 9. All right, so I don't know what we're going to use this large space for, but that'll be the staff room next to the warden's office so that he can have super easy access to it. And we'll put doors in like that, and then we can fit more offices and maybe the security office or whatever we want down there. So we've got some workers here, not very many. I don't know why they're already coming with materials when I haven't told them to build anything, and I don't know what's going on with that, but we're missing some of that texture. But yeah, so this is what we're going to start with, and once we have that in, we can go for more stuff. So we're going to do a brick building here because I want it to be a little bit fancier. This is going to cost me $10,000. That doesn't matter. We're cool with that. And then we can get some doors on here. What kind of door are we going to want on the outside? I mean, obviously we don't want a secret door. I think a double staff door is probably the way to go, because we're not going to want visitors coming in here. So that should be good. We'll just do it like that. This will be a staff-only building. All right. And the workers can start as soon as they get their butts in here. How many workers do I even have? Probably not very many. And you know what? We can afford additional workers this time, so we'll have 12 of them for now, because we're not building anything like majorly huge. You know, I could spend the money and just get more right now. That makes sense, actually. So let's just do it. We've got 15 workmen. They should be able to handle this quickly without any problem. And then we can get to planning out our office for our warden. And I think we'll do some fancy flooring and everything in here as well. And fancy walls and all of that stuff, because you know what? This is prison number 2. We've earned it at this point. We didn't really get to do a lot of that last time because the prison was kind of unworkable, the way that it was configured, but now that we're starting over, we can definitely get that done a lot easier. So just gotta wait for them to finish building this. Okay, and they are about done. And there we go. Love it. Love it. And the door thing, very cool. Very cool. We should definitely get some flooring here. Apparently we do have auto lights on. I'll probably just leave that on, I guess. We'll end up with a lot of random lights just hanging around. But let's see, what path do we want? Because we want it to be nice. I don't think we want marble tiles outside though. That'd be a little bit strange. We could just go for the concrete tiles outside. I don't see why not. Stone would be nicer though. This is a fast walk speed. This is a normal walk speed. Well, I think it'll be fine. It's like not very far distance. So we'll just do that. And then inside, I think we want to get maybe some fancy tiles or some marble tiles. I think marble tiles are very fancy. Kitchens or canteens. We should get a checkered floor later for sure. Okay, so I think we'll do the marble tiles just for a cleaner look. Have that in the hallway as well. And then I'm not sure, how do we want this office to look? Obviously it's in the dark right now, so it's not going to be really visible. We could have a high-tech prison. That sounds pretty cool. I have seen that before, I think with like the death row thing or whatever, but maybe we want to get, this is pretty tough. Well, let's look at the walls first. So what kind of walls do we want? Do we want classy blue stripes for our warden? I don't see why not. That'd be pretty cool. So let's build our warden's office with classy blue stripes right there. And then we'll just put another staff door here just in case someone got in. We need to place the power plant, which we're gonna do, I think, about like right here. Okay, so I'm just going to place our first power station over here to the south of our administration building. Okay, it's in. Good. We can just place this capacitor right there, but we're just gonna max them out right from the beginning because we probably should. And then I'm gonna take this and run our power through our administration center, which is quite big actually, now that I see that. We're not going to need water in there, but we will need to set that up pretty shortly. I just want to see this lit up first so that we can figure out what kind of flooring we want. Now we do have the blue stripe walls. We could go for brown carpet because there doesn't seem to be like a rich like brown wood, unfortunately. The mosaic floor looks a little bit grimy to me, so maybe we'll do brown carpet or blue carpet. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe the blue, and then we will have that big brown leather chair in here and stuff like that. And I guess I will put the marble in the doorways. Okay, and then this is obviously going to be an office. Where is that? Right there. Okay, office. Great. And then this will be our staff room. Okay, and then objects. We need some things. Now we can get a lot more things in here this time. So let's get our office desk. I don't think I want it right up against the wall because we want to be able to place things. Let's put that office chair in. And a moose head. Definitely going for the moose head this time. We can get a painting. There's multiple paintings available. We have to put a filing cabinet in here. Maybe we'll just put it, I don't know, the far side of the room. And then, let's see, we could get a coffee machine. What do we really want though? I think we want a lamp in the corner. It's already lit, but I don't know if this actually provides lighting or not. It might just be an aesthetic thing. We can put a plant in this corner. Looks pretty good. We can get a coffee table. At least it looks like a coffee table. It's got coffee cups on it. So we could put that there in his office with a leather chair or 2 or 3. We'll just have some leather chairs hanging out around that. We have a coat stand here. We will put that, I don't know. I actually don't like where that plant is right now. Let's put the coat stand there instead. And then put this plant next to it. And then we'll get the Mona Lisa. That's what it looks like. I don't know. I guess like next to the lamp? Why not? This is exciting. Okay. So that's for a canteen. Oh, a snack machine improves a canteen's grade. Well, I did talk about how I want to have a nicer canteen and a less nice canteen this time. To do the whole grading thing, so that would be interesting. For some reason, we can't even put a bookshelf in this until we can actually build like, what's it called? Like a library and have prison labor. Anyway, they haven't placed that chair, so let's try this again, I guess. I did click to place it, but they haven't done it. And then we'll get the warden in here, who is Dr. Slugworth, and he will accept more criminally insane inmates, and psychiatrists will do a better job. So there he is, hanging out in his awesome office. It's like super fancy. Let's do some research now, and we should probably be getting over to here with the land expansion. So let's research finance. We're going to need an accountant's office right away. And I don't know that she needs as fancy of an office as our warden. I don't think she does. Maybe we could just give everyone else a burgundy wall over here and then maybe the brown carpet, because they don't get one that's as exciting as our warden. Okay, so just build 3 offices like that, and then flooring, do the brown carpet. Alright, so this middle one only gets 1 light, unless I wanted to change that, which I don't really care to do. Why bother? I think that should be good enough. Let's put some doors in. Okay, and then we'll get to room. So I don't really care which one of these she uses, so you can just designate all of them. Okay, and then we do not, oh, we do have our accountant already. Well, we can not place her because it exceeds the daily budget. That's interesting. How is that? No, I placed her anyway, so don't know what they're talking about. But let's get her a filing cabinet here. We'll just put it next to the door. She can have a coat stand as well. We'll get her an office desk right there, and a chair, and maybe a cactus in the corner. So it's not too exciting, but she is, you know, not as important as our warden. She just needs to sit at her desk and do the paperwork and stuff like that. Okay, so now we can research land expansion, which is what I wanted to do first. And then we can do maybe like the tax relief after that. The grants are not as important, so let's do the tax relief after. And let's see, who else do we need in here? So we're going to need some people that we haven't researched yet. So let's get, obviously we're going to need maintenance and psychology. Security, we're going to need everything. So let's just go for maintenance first. And let's see, what do we want to do here? I'm thinking we'll put a door. Let's get a double staff door here as well to make that look pretty nice. And I do not have staff needs on, so we don't need to do a staff canteen. But as soon as we get that ability to buy more land, we'll do that. And then I'll just like buy a bunch of land. We'll see how much it costs. And then we can put the perimeter fence in and all that stuff. But let's see, where do we want the entrance of the prison to be? I'm thinking probably just come in this way. And I was thinking of having separate buildings because I do want them to be graded and have different cafeterias. Depending, you know, on how someone acts, they'll get to go to a better or worse cafeteria. But I'm not sure that I want all of it to be indoors. I don't think that I do. So it's going to be a little bit more interesting. Are we done with that? No, we're not. Okay, so we do have maintenance now, and we're going to want to do education. We're obviously going to want health and security and everything else. Let's get the security guy first. And we could just like copy what's going on in this office, but I don't really want to do that. So instead, let's see, who are we going to hire first? I guess we're going to get the foreman first. So obviously he's a little bit more of a rugged guy. We'll just put a chair there for him and an office desk, filing cabinet. He might enjoy that moose head. So, but I don't want it too close to his other stuff. We could put it over here, but he won't really be able to look at it then. We won't really be able to look at it then. Well, let's just put it here next to his filing cabinet. It's not the best place for it. Let's also get him a coat stand. And then what other like outdoorsy things can we put in here? He only has one light. We could give him this like frilly lamp. I don't see why not. That kind of goes against everything I was just talking about. This looks more like an opposite would be for him, but you know what? He likes nice things. He does. We could give him a sink and mirror in his office, but I don't think he really wants that in there. We could put a sofa or a leather chair in here. Let's just give him a sofa. Maybe he likes to relax. Who doesn't like to relax? And I don't think he needs a coffee table though. I think that's like pushing it. So the office should be good. Now we'll put the foreman in here. Good, and he will get right to work. Let's see, we could do groundskeeping and cleaning. We definitely need that, so. But let's unlock all of this, basically. And she can work on the extra grant after that. So we've got all of this. Let's do... We could do legal if we wanted to. How about we'll go for health first, and then psychology. We'll do cleaning, groundskeeping, and prison labor. Just start all of that. Okay, so who do we need to place next? The chief. Okay, well, so we'll just build him an office here. And I think this time I will just copy the accountant's office. It's kind of funny how this turned out less feminine than the foreman's office, but you know what? It's all right. Just place that there. And they can build it, and then he will be happy with that. This is extremely filthy. My goodness. We definitely need some people to be cleaning. But that won't be done for 2 in-game hours. Okay, so we're definitely going to need more offices than this in the future. We don't need any for the health staff. We should definitely be researching education and psychology. We will be getting... Yeah, we're doing the psychology now. Okay, good. We're going to need orderlies because we are going to do criminally insane here. And then after the orderlies, maybe we can get education and stuff like that. So we'll see. We did complete 1 grant when we've got almost as much money as we started with. We do need to put some things into this staff room. So let's get to that. Which kind of flooring do we want for this staff room? I think we want it to be, you know, pretty nice in here. So, I mean, we could just carry the marble into this room, but I feel like they might want something that's more cozy. We could just do the brown carpet like we've been doing with the offices. Limestone, not really what I want. Iron floor, no. I don't really want a red carpet because I feel like that is kind of an aggressive color, not very good for relaxing. So let's just put maybe the brown carpet in, unless we wanted to do... No, I don't really want to confuse it with the warden's office, so we'll just put the brown carpet in. We're not going to do any different walls in here, just because that's not necessary. Wow, they were super quick with that. Okay, so we need to get some sofas, drink machine. So I think we'll put the drink machine area, like, I don't know, at the beginning here. So we'll have like 3 drink machines. Or do we want them like all right there? I think we don't. Let's split them up. So we'll have drink machines here. We could put some other things. We could do snack machine. Why not? Let's give them a snack machine. I kind of want to be able to see them though. Well, forget it. We're not going to do that. We'll just put, these are kind of expensive, so I'll just put 2 in. Then we could get some coffee machines. I guess we'll put like a coffee in the back of the room. I don't really know why, we're just doing it. And then we'll put some wide sofas in here. So maybe this one will go like right there. And then I'll put some tables in. Okay, so that all looks pretty good to me. It's not fantastic, but we can always improve it later and make it even better. I don't know if they want a water cooler, but you know what? Some people like to drink water. We could put it next to the coffee machine. If anything, they can fill up the coffee machine with water from the water cooler. Okay, so I think we're going to leave this part here. In the next one, we'll start building things like the cell blocks and stuff. I am planning on doing it in separate buildings with grading and that kind of stuff. If you have suggestions or anything, you can leave those in the comments. And I will talk to you next time. Bye.